Most likely you've heard about leaders or readers. There is a reason for that. Why it is very important for everybody, but especially for leaders, to read and learn a lot, constantly. If you are a leader or you want to become a leader, you should not ever graduate from reading and learning. You should not ever graduate from studying. This graduation that we have in school or like college, it should be transformation actually, not graduation. Because when we graduate from something and don't go back to it and study and reread the subjects, the materials, and learn more and relearn, and sometimes de-learn and relearn, then we get stuck in old information, in old habits, in whatever we had before. We don't progress, we don't improve in that case. Imagine a brain surgeon doesn't practice for many years. He or she loses the hand dexterity and the knowledge, the information. He or she doesn't know the up-to-date information. So this applies for leadership also. That's why you always should learn the new stuff, and sometimes de-learn and relearn and practice and study more and more. When you read, when you study, your knowledge will be more. And it's not only about knowledge, it's about other things that happens. Knowledge by itself is not power, it's potential power. However, when you use it, then it becomes power. Awareness. You will be more aware than before. When you are aware of something, awareness comes with like feeling and some insight and kind of emotion, and you want to do something about it. Knowledge is just a fact. You know some facts. Like everybody when get degrees, like school degrees, they have a lot of knowledge. But when they go in real life, when they go to a workplace, they feel they don't know that much. Why? They have the knowledge, but they haven't applied that knowledge. And when you go to a workplace, especially in leadership position, you have to apply the knowledge. You have to be aware. When you read, when you study, it increases the intelligence. So you will be more intelligent when you read more. And it gives you insight. This is very, very important for leaders, to get insight. Do not look at the stuff, at the workplace, at the issues, at the problems, at the innovation, and whatever happens superficially. When you get insight, you feel differently, and you work differently, and you talk to people differently. That's why it's very important to get insights through reading the new stuff and the up-to-date information. You will be more innovative. There is a difference between invention and innovation. Okay, invention means you do something entirely new, totally different. But innovation means you apply the old information or previous formula or the rule in a new way. And when you read more, when you practice more, when you speak more, when you communicate more, then you get innovative and your innovation will be higher. When you learn more, when you read more, when you study, when you talk to people, you get better in communication. And as we previously talked about the effective communication is very, very important in leadership. And then when you have more words to use it, when you know the way of talking, the way of influencing people, the way of having a good conversation with your employees, with your teammates, with other leaders, with clients, and you use effective communication, that makes you a better leader. And you will be more effective in your leadership. So when you read more, you get more effectiveness. And it's very important, because when you have these information, these insights, these ways of applying the information, applying the new information, and whatever you de-learned and relearned, and now through innovation, you use the previous rules, the previous policies, the previous whatever you implanted before, the previous works, the previous theories, in a new way. So your effectiveness will be higher and you become a better leader. You never be a perfect leader, because perfection is something that we move toward it. We move toward the perfection, but we never get perfected. We never become a perfect person or perfect leader. There is always something to improve. There's always some points to change. So don't be overconfident and think that you are perfect. Nobody's perfect. No one. We move toward perfection through the practice, through learning, through reading, through changing the previous and old methods to the new ones. As I said before in my videos, other videos, through my workshop, I should say workshops, because I have different workshops. Through workshops and coaching, I can go in depth in these matters and we can talk more. If you have any question, please go ahead and contact me, and I'll be glad to hear from you, to hear your story. And you can leave your comment in the comment box on YouTube, or if you see this video on other platforms like LinkedIn or Facebook or my website on the blog, you can contact me. Actually, on the blog you can leave comment also. So hopefully this was helpful to you, and we continue this series, these videos, and I'll be glad to hear from you and see what topics you want me to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. Be a great leader, or the great leader in your workplace, because through great leadership we can change the world altogether for the betterment of the people. Thank you. See you next time.